Okay, everyone, we are going to be heading off to Disney. We are a family of 5, and we are going to be going for 9 nights or 10 days. And I really thought there was no need to ever do a packing video, but I came across one the other day that showed how somebody was packing for a family of 5, and they had like 10 suitcases, and I almost... Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of luggage. I guess if you're on Southwest or your luggage is free, that's one thing. But I wanted to maybe do a quick overview. Again, just because this is our fourth time going to Disney in about 3 years. There's a little bit of a story to that. And I wanted to show you how we pack for our family of 5. We have 3 children and 2 adults, obviously. And all of this is going to fit into this suitcase. And then these are our carry-ons. We fly on Frontier, so we only get like a personal item. And the kids have bigger backpacks, but these are our smaller backpacks, and we try to keep them not too noticeable, because apparently a backpack could technically be considered a carry-on on Frontier, and they could charge you for that. So I'm not going to show you step-by-step of everything that we're packing, but I'm going to kind of give you an overview. So there's the suitcase. That's where most everything will go into. And this is the majority of what we're taking. Not everything is here. We got to start packing. But before I started putting things into suitcases, I wanted to kind of give you an overview. So I'm a scrapbooker, so it really bothers me when we have, I really like to organize by day. So we typically can get away with packing 10 shirts and 5 or 6 pairs of shorts. And we try to stay with neutral shorts. So we've got navy here and tan, white, which is going against my better judgment, but these are second child. A lot of her things, a couple things have stains. So we're trying to maximize on her. She gets the hand-me-downs from her bigger sister. And we just kind of pack by outfit. I do have packing cubes. We do typically use packing cubes, but usually when we're doing a road trip or we're going on a cruise where you're going to have like 2 or 3 days worth of clothes before you get on the boat, and then everything else after. So I don't think we're going to be using a lot of packing cubes. I think a lot of it's just going to go flat into the suitcase. And the other thing is we usually do a lot of matchy-matchy stuff, and this time we're just kind of doing a lot of laid back. We're not doing a whole lot of outfit coordinating. But we do tend to wear Disney themed things when we're there, and we do try to do a lot of like plain shorts. A couple of years ago I went to Walmart, I bought the girls tan, navy, and pink shorts in their sizes, and we try to coordinate shirts like that. So anyways, here's my son's. So he's got a pair of navy shorts, and that's going to go with this shirt. Typically we have 2 shirts per thing. So that shirt and then this shirt here. And then we've got a pair of khaki shorts, and these are kind of dry fit, nice ones. And 1 collared shirt for him. Again, we're going super casual. We don't even have any sit-down dining reservations, really, because that's a pizza place, so that's kind of casual. And then he's got, the shirt will also go with those khakis. And then this Star Wars Awake. And he's got also a couple of pairs of athletic shorts, which I think are not right here. And then we have a Mickey shirt. And then these kind of wild print will go with this, Finding Nemo shirt. And then, these will go with these 2 shirts. So typically when we get to about halfway through our resort stay, we will go and find the laundry facilities at Disney. They're great. They're timed. They'll sell you the soap. They'll tell you how long it's going to take. And for, I don't know, probably between $10 and $15, we do 2 or 3 loads. And that saves us on having to pay for a second checked bag. So I'm going to just give you a quick overview, and then I'm going to pause and start putting things into the suitcase, and I'll kind of come back and show you. But this is all their swimsuits and their cover-ups. These will go into their carry-on bags, so that should our bags get separated, we can go straight to the pool when we get to our resort. And as I said in the past, we've done a lot of costumes. This time we're just doing, these are called tween tutus. I found them on Disney Store. They came with the tutu and then like a matching headband. And they were $7.99 with free shipping. And then I got this sparkle shirt at, ooh, there's a spider. I got this sparkle shirt at Kohl's, and then I just cricketed on a design. And the same for my daughter, Allison. Hers, of course, was in the bottom of her closet. And so hers is Ariel, and that's her thing. And then this is her little flower. And then my son, his shirt was only $2.99. Oops, $2.99 at Disney Store. And it's just a, it's the Buzz Lightyear shirt and then a pair of athletic shorts. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to start putting things in the suitcase. And we will see how far we go. But yeah, we like to keep it as inexpensive as possible, so we try to get away with one suitcase. Okay, so I've put almost all of my husband's shirts into the suitcase. So there's the other half there. And I do a flat pack. So I have done it where you do where you lay everything out and you fold things in and you put it in one big heap. And we did that a couple years ago when we were taking some princess dresses, and it actually worked quite well. I put the princess dresses on the bottom layer, so they were the last thing to fold up and over, and they stayed pretty decently, not getting too crushed. So again, the least amount of folds as possible. He's got, let's see, this is a collar shirt. We do, we're pretty casual, but I'm like, one collar shirt wouldn't kill us, and he hasn't even worn it yet. So a collared shirt, and then his t-shirts as flat as possible. And then I don't know that I mentioned before, shoes are extremely heavy. Those will not go in the suitcase. We will wear sneakers, and then I usually have the kids put their Keens in their backpacks because we don't want this to get too heavy. One time when we were coming home from a cruise, we did have to take a toiletry bag out because we were a couple pounds over. So, the heavy shoes, if you can put those in a backpack, the only shoes that might go in here are maybe my husband's Keens because he has that backpack that has his computer and our camera gear in it. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to move on to his shorts here, and then he's got a couple of sleep shirts that will go in as well. All right, so there's my younger daughters, all in, all flat packed. Her stuff is great because it's very, it doesn't even get folded, and it's, kind of almost pressed by the time you take it out at the other side, and it's hit the humidity for a little bit.
What do you do?
Okay, so now we're at the point where my son's clothes are all layered in. So 2 kids and a husband, and we're on still half of the suitcase. Getting heavy, but not too bad. And then this is a good point to point out, here's my son Evan, and he also in his backpack, the kids pack a change of clothes. So he's got at least undies, shorts, and a t-shirt in case, the luggage gets lost or something like that. So, and then I had mentioned before, his heavy shoes. Now those are brand new, so good luck. We hope he doesn't get blisters. Yeah, and we already showed, we put the swimsuit, a change of clothes, and shoes, which if these had not been brand new, they'd be in like a Walmart bag, or I've got some shower caps that you can put in. I'll show you in a little bit. But we, to avoid any disaster with lost luggage and no clothes, we keep at least one outfit in the kids' carry-on bags with us at all times. All right, so now we have older daughters. We have socks tucked in along one edge. I still have socks for myself and my youngest daughter and my husband, so they'll probably go over there. And then we start on the other side with about half of my outfits. I have to get 2 more shorts outfits here. And then we have undies to go. We have the costumes to go. And these are just little sport outfits, 1 little sport outfit each. Those might go in a packing cube, and they might go in their backpack. We'll see. And then those other clothes are what they're wearing on the plane because they have little jackets and so on. So we are a little bit more than halfway through, and I'm going to gather up some last minute outfits and things like that, and then try to show you how we complete at least the suitcase. All right, so while we were going along, I thought I'd just show you a few things that we buy to bring with us. One was something that I learned, which was to put, these shoes are not new, so there's, crud on them. So we're going to put them in a shower curtain bag, and then we'll put them into her backpack. So, I'm sorry, not a shower curtain bag. This is a shower cap. So these I bought at the dollar store. Just put it in the bag, honey. And you get 8 shower caps for $1. We probably needed 2 of them, actually, but, this is the first time I'm doing this trick, so I thought that was a good idea. just one in each, because they'll pack easier. If you keep the shoes separated, you can stick them into better crevices. It's easier. These are also something that, I don't know, I picked up years ago. I would love to find more of them, and they are hanging clothespins. We use these all the time to help hang up wet swimsuits to let them dry. Usually you'll get a line in the shower at your hotel, but if you have these, you can kind of hook them onto the shower head. Sometimes there's a grab bar. Any place that you can get some extra hanging space is good, and I like these that have the little hook. And then cooling towels. These actually, I think, came from a Disney race, and we just washed them, and we take them now. The kids think that it makes them a lot cooler, so anything that the kids think keeps them cooler is worth it for me. And then I found this at the dollar store, which we usually get the kids everybody has a Sonicare toothbrush in our family. My sister's a dentist, so we all have the nice expensive toothbrushes, but I don't travel with those. We, when the kids were little, used to get the ones that would like stick to the countertop, because you don't want your toothbrush touching, the counter of the hotel. And I just found this at the dollar store the other day, and it comes with 6, so there's 2 blue ones, so the kids are saying that the second blue one is an emergency one for whoever actually drops their toothbrush on the floor, something like that. And then a friend of mine was so sweet. She found some little Disney emoji stickers. So we're probably just going to decorate this a little bit with a couple of these stickers, just, to be in the mood. And then the other thing is we always bring the disposable ponchos. I get them at Walmart. They're 97 cents. We have 10. So we try to reuse them, but if we don't have time to dry them out, or we get sick and tired of stepping all over them around the hotel room, then we just chuck them. But we do try to use them more than once. So I have 10 of those. And then I also love these. These are single wet wipes. We take a couple every day. We stuff them in, all of our corners of our little park bag. And then you've got them to wipe, hands, tables, faces, and things like that. So we do like the wet ones. So we were coming across this as we're packing these shoes. I wanted to show you a little bit how we keep the crud from the bottom of the shoe from getting onto everything else that we're packing. Okay, so I actually did end up using a couple of packing cubes. Last time we went to Disney, my daughter wasn't really wearing bras, and now she is, so this was an easy way to keep those contained with her undies and her jammies. I have all the boys' undies in here, and then a mix of those gym clothes, and then my younger daughter's underwear and my son's sleep shirts. And I want to say, here's my stash of packing cubes. I really do like these. I have Samsonite ones. They're nice and structured, and they zip up. We got some freebies from a trade show that my husband went to. And then I have these from IKEA. They're definitely lighter weight. And I have these, which are just kind of flat zips. We'll probably use these for some of our cosmetics and toiletries. But I wanted to tell you, I'm really going with these cheap IKEA ones. I think it was like $7.50 for this whole set of them. They're the IKEA family ones, because they're lighter weight, and I don't really need, within this hard-sided suitcase. It's nice. These, I think if you were to put a lot in, they just kind of still add up all the weight. They're nice and heavy, but, that has some drawbacks too. And, sometimes when I put the clothes that they're going to take in their backpacks, like when we do cruises and stuff like that, I definitely just put them in a packing cube within their backpack. We usually put our first and second day's clothes all together in one cube, and one kid carries one and the other kid carries the other. This time, I'm just keeping one extra outfit, their pajamas, their swimsuits, as clothes in their backpacks. And I don't think I'm going to use a packing cube for that right now. I think it's just going to go in their backpacks loose. All right. So we are pretty much, I would say, about 85-90% done. We still have to get some toiletries, which I'm probably going to try to fit in down here someplace. This is all of our sunscreen, so, that obviously cannot be carried onto the airplane. And then I think we have some contact solution and some shave gel, which will be our last little bit to go in. This will get zipped up on this side. Hopefully it'll fit in. I like to put it towards the bottom, where the rollers are, so that it's usually sometimes the heaviest, our little toiletry bag. And, I think this packing cube might have to get rearranged a little bit. There's a little bit of give. But essentially, this is it. Now, I do have some little trinkets and things like that for the kids. We usually do buy a lot of our souvenirs ahead of time. Since this is a second trip this year for us, we don't have a lot of souvenirs. But I do have some trinkets for the kids if they behave themselves every evening. And I will try to put a video, I will try to link to that. That's actually what I was trying to video. I did one a while back for our other trip about finding souvenirs and things like that and bringing them with you, because it does save a lot of money. And in some cases, the kids can help pick things out, and you can bring it as a little treat, and that way you're not spending so much time shopping. But since I had watched that other video about how to pack, I thought I would show you how our family of 5 can usually fit in a suitcase plus a couple little, backpack carry-ons for 10 days on vacation. Thanks so much for watching.